These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Bruce via Wiser Now. The Dinar should be trading Sunday night when they go to trade against China. Far Eastern countries around 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time Sunday night. I know we're supposed to get notified over the weekend, Saturday or Sunday, and set appointments for our exchanges to start Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday. We know that we're looking very strongly this weekend. Samson article, quote, Al-Sudani officially takes over as Prime Minister and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. Al-Sudani officially receives his duties from Al-Kazimi. Mark Z via PDK, I did hear something important from an excellent source here in the U.S. that we will have the longest amount of time in which to exchange. We are due to have 60 days from when it goes to when we have to finish. I was also told that the most of the rest of the world will have 25 days to exchange. This is because they believe there is much larger number of currency holders here in the States. Frank 26 article, quote, an economic expert, the cost of returning the dinar to its old price against the dollar will be very high, unquote. Frank says the hot topic in Iraq is not political, it's about the dinar and the exchange rate. Pimpy article, quote, Al-Sudani begins his work as Prime Minister and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. Pimpy says it's official, the new government has been formed and start to work today. Caparoni says the speech from the new Prime Minister of Iraq, Al-Sudani, was promising since he announced that he expects to open Iraq's economy for investment. Only time will tell. At this point, the Prime Minister is saying all the right things to employ Iraqis, encourage investment, and engage with all countries of the world. We will see. Mark Z via PDK, it's been very fun on the news side. Iraq has a government seated and the ministers in place, finance minister, etc. Of course, we have also seen a number of bond deals confirmed. I feel very comfortable saying they have full funding and spendable money. Now we need the other shoe to drop. We are watching and waiting. Sandy Ingram says breaking news out of Iraq article, quote, Iraq government to enhance security cooperation with U.S., unquote. Jeff says the government is 100% done and Iraq is now ready to join the international community. Sampson article, quote, is Iraq exploiting the wealth of the minerals instead of oil? Iraq occupies the first reserve in the world of sulfur and the second reserve after Morocco of phosphate. And we have Militiaman saying the economic opportunities are going to be the internationalism that jump starts the country. After yesterday's closure of the Davos in the Sand meeting in Riyadh, the ME Summit in Dubai, the virtual meeting of the AMF about the upgrades and connectivity to the world on the Buna platform, coinciding with the vote on government gaining confidence, is not only amazing, it appears to have been all timed accordingly. The lineup that is geared for digital transformation this last few days shows that it is time for Iraq to get her done. Very exciting times. All right. Excuse me. On Frank 26 question, if you didn't have dinars, what currency would you have? Frank says, do you know, excuse me, of any central bank that the IMF is bragging, I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice here, is bragging about and telling the whole that they're about to raise the value of their currency by moving the exchange rate? Do you know of any other country where the International Monetary Fund, the one that tells all the banks what to do, that there's another central bank that is doing the central bank of Iraq is doing? The answer is no. So if you ask me, what would I invest in another currency? No. If Iraq did not exist, I would not be investing in any other currency right now because nobody is going to raise the value of their currency. All right, and Pimpy says there's a lot of people out there going crazy about the exchange rate getting ready to happen, getting ready for it to soar. It's going to take off. This is the time we've been waiting for. We're going to find out quickly what's going to happen with the Iraqi dinar. It really depends on what this government has in store for the Iraqi people. And lastly, Mark Z via PDK, in Iraq, we are seeing exactly what we saw in Kuwait. Crazy information and articles being recycled from 2 years ago. We're being inundated with BS right now. You are going to have to stay calm and let it filter through.